As long as you live on Earth, you're going to have to deal with mold. We have some books here that have some mold on them. This one is an old book that I used to love. Let's try a wet washcloth. It's going pretty well. It's coming off as brown. Still has some junk coming off of it. Let's try it on a new white section and see if any more stuff comes off. Yeah, a little bit. That's a lot better. So we have some tape there because I love buying books from libraries because a lot of the sciencey books and factual books are the ones that get sold, and for really cheap too. But I don't really see too much of a disparity between underneath that tape and outside the tape now, so that's promising. Yeah. Thankfully the pages aren't too bad. They're still actually pretty good. Ugh. That might be able to go for a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, this isn't helping as much as I would like, so let's get some cleaning solution. Let's try some hydrogen peroxide. Unfortunately, I hate how hydrogen peroxide burns your skin. It always really fucks up my hands and it really hurts a lot. That's why you're not actually supposed to put it on any cuts, because it actually does more damage than good. Oh, by the way, if you want really good gloves, these are gloves that are used by undertakers and embalmers. So they're extra thick, so you don't have any issues of getting corpse juice on your hands. Making sure to wring this out really well so it'll soak up the hydrogen peroxide. I don't mind brushing off the top layer of paper as long as I get rid of the top layer of junk living on here. Thankfully today is a very warm day, and so this stuff will dry out really quickly. It's also like only 50% humidity, which is actually quite odd for Illinois. It looks fine now. Let's let that dry out and move on to another book. This one has a good amount of issues. This was sitting on the floor also. Thankfully it wipes off really easily. Got some new hydrogen peroxide on here and do a second pass. And thankfully this is one of those like cardboard books, so I can quickly go over each page. We do have a bit in there. You know what? Let's experiment. This book's probably, I don't really care to keep it. It's from 1998 or so. We can use it as a guinea pig. I don't see any fizzing, but I don't know if it would fizz. Those little black specks are on there pretty good. I might just pitch this one. I don't know. It's not like I had it as a kid or anything. I think I'd have picked it up in the garbage or something like that. So, yeah. But if I can get it to where it's clean enough, I might put it like in our thrift store booth. Like 10 cents or something like that. But, I don't know. And this one actually doesn't seem too bad. I still haven't read this book. This one was above that Star Wars one on the ground, but I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't look like it's really molded much at all. I think a lot of it might have to do with the fact that it's glossy paper. Glossy cover. No, this is not glossy paper on the inside. I would like you guys to let me know, because I'm pretty sure you guys know a lot more than me. Are there anti-mold chemicals that they put on books? Because it could be that this one was treated with something at the factory or bindery or whatever it be called, or whoever had this before me treated it with a chemical that would make it more resistant to mold and mildew. Starting to get a bit wet now. I don't want to make it too wet. Now, as another test, I'm mostly worried about these pages releasing spores, like if there's any mold still living in here. So, if I just shake it over this piece of white foam core board, and maybe I could see if anything comes out. I don't see anything noticeable. This one definitely does release a smell of, like, old stuff, but that could just be because it's an old book. I don't see anything actually falling out, but the wind could be carrying it. Maybe this wasn't the best test. I think this is probably fine, though. I would like to hear your guys' opinions on other methods to demold old books. Or demildew, whatever. Get rid of things that are growing on them. It would be cool if we could find an interesting method, like maybe we're revolving around like a specific gas, or I don't really know. Like, what if we were to take these, put them into a chamber of nitrogen, heat them up to about 200 or 300 degrees, as long as they don't have plastic on them like this one. I'm not sure. Maybe that would be able to survive that in an inert atmosphere, and maybe that would cook all the mold so it's dead. Not sure. Whoops. Well, that's pretty much it. If you have any ideas, I might make another video, because I probably have some other books that have mold that I need to fix. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!